Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Chris and this is It Worth It, y'all? Happy Leftover Tuesday. Except we don't have any leftovers, which it's a good thing because we're eating through all of our stuff, but it's a bad thing because it's a leftover Tuesday and we don't have any leftovers. So stick around while we make something that's not in our food prep or food plan, but everything that we're using is from our food storage because we are still in Pantry Challenge and we've got one more day in the month of January. So see you back here in the kitchen when we get ready to dump and go. I am going to do a pepperoni pasta bake, and this is from the website gimmesomeoven.com. So, ingredient list, let me go through them. We got dry pasta of your choice, some olive oil, some white onion, some dried oregano, some garlic, marinara sauce, which I'm going to make because I have pasta sauce, diced tomatoes. We don't have any mozzarella cheese, so we're going to use these cheese sticks, some Parmesan cheese, pepperonis. We're going to mix this up and bake it. And this is everything out of the pantry. Nothing was purchased for this meal. We are going to start by cooking our pasta. So I'm going to take some of the broths that I have left over in the refrigerator. Oh, I can't get this off. And start with those. Add some water to make sure we cover the pasta. Then I love my little hack. We're going to put some Better Than Bouillon chicken flavor in there. So that way we're cooking the pasta in flavored water so that pasta picks up that nice flavor. Now we're going to turn the fire on. Put it on high. I'm going to stir that bouillon around. Let that dissolve. Then when this water comes to a boil, we're going to add our pasta. In this pot, since I don't have any marinara sauce, we are going to take a quart of our home canned tomato sauce. I'll probably dump half of this quart in there because I don't think I'm going to need all of it. So we'll just go about halfway. Then we're going to add some Italian seasoning to it. That's about a tablespoon. Then we will stir that up, heat that up, give it a taste, and let that kind of cook down a little bit so it's a little bit thicker. The recipe calls for finely diced onions. These were frozen. I kind of zapped them in the microwave for a little bit. They're obviously not finely diced, so we need to fix that. Okay, that looks a little better. The recipe also calls for approximately 30 pepperonis. What does it say? About 30 pepperonis sliced into halves. I don't know how many pepperonis that is, but they're halved. I'm probably, this is probably more than 30, but I mean, hey, it's pepperoni. Can't go wrong. All right, they're in half. Close enough. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, I do not have any mozzarella cheese, but I do have a couple of these string cheeses, and then I've got some yellow cheese, but it's pasta. It's a pasta bake, so white cheese I'm assuming is better, but if we have to resort to a different blend, that's okay. So, but I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe grade this. Oh, that's might. Oh, it's working. Is it working? This is going to be cool if this works, because then I can get rid of these string cheeses because they've been in my refrigerator forever. Okay. Let's find, I mean, this is like, I'm not mad at this. Okay. All right, string cheese for the win. Only gotta do 2 more of those and not rip my fingertips off. Okay. Huh. This is, what does it call for? 2 cups. This is definitely not 2 cups. But at least we'll get rid of the string cheese. It's kind of awesome. All right. I'll take it. Good job, string cheese. All right, so this is roughly a cup bowl. Hey, this is awesome. Like, almost got a full cup out of it. It's wonderful. So I'll only need to find another cup of cheese somehow. I am not upset at that, for sure. So looking at the amount of pasta that we've got, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the rest of the pasta sauce. This is a quart jar, so I used half, so that's 2 cups, and that's what the recipe called for. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just add to the rest of this jar and some more Italian seasoning. Okay, cool. So we got an entire quart of tomato sauce with approximately 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And then we're just gonna let this reduce. We're gonna stir it real good and we're just gonna let it heat up and reduce so it becomes thicker. And if we have to immersion blend it a little bit, we can do that as well. But so far, looks good, smells good. Bring it back when we're ready to do the pasta. Now the recipe states while the pasta is cooking, which we're not there yet. It says to put a tablespoon of oil in a skillet. And I'm using my olive oil to make sure my camera doesn't fall, so. There we go. So it says to go ahead and while pasta is cooking, heat olive oil in a skillet over medium heat, add the onion and saute for 5 minutes. So let's get those onions in there. And we will saute for 5 minutes. All right, I think we got, oh, yep, we got bubblage. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, put that over here so we don't burn ourselves. Now this recipe does state to go ahead and cook the pasta al dente. So we are not going to follow the directions and cook it all the way to 8 or 9 minutes. We're going to go 6. And we're going to start at 6 minutes. Because if you don't forget that we have to bake this. Oops, let me preheat the oven. Bake, start, timer, start. Okay. So we are going to cook this pasta al dente because it will finish baking in the oven. Well, this is where we're stopping. I gotta go find some cheese. I think I might have some freeze-dried cheese, or there might be some frozen cheese somewhere in a different location. So when I get ready to bake this thing off and find the rest of the cheese, I'll bring it back. So I wanted to show y'all real quick. One of my hacks is this recipe calls for you to bake off the pasta with the cheese on top, still waiting on the cheese, in a baking dish. So this will be for tonight. And these will be the leftovers. I'm gonna bake them directly into the leftover container. That's why I love these that are oven safe. So I'm gonna bake them directly into the leftover container. So these can be, whenever it cools down, lid put on. And then there's no like breaking out a big old dish and then transferring it because you're just gonna make it right in the pan. So there's your hack for this time. Those look good. That's tonight. And there's 3 lunches. All right, So we did a Mexican cheese blend. It's not spiced or anything, but it's just 3 different kinds of cheeses. I mixed some in and put some on the top. And so now we're waiting on that oven to come back up. I turned it off for a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in. 350-degree oven for, it said 20 to 25 minutes. And I tell you what, y'all, this is like one of the best hacks ever, is to just go ahead and bake it in the container. Because, I mean, they all fit, see? All right, see you back here in 20 to 25 minutes. And there you have it, guys. That's dinner tonight. Oh, that looks so good. And these are lunches for later. We'll probably make a salad. I don't know, maybe open up some green beans. Who knows? Probably just a salad, but I'm excited for leftovers that we aren't leftovers because we didn't have any. So, all right, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next one.